All right, so like I said before the bump, my name is James. I'm a video production specialist here at Videoguys. It's Tuesday, it's 3 o'clock. We do these live streams every Tuesday at 3 o'clock Eastern on Facebook and YouTube. So if you like this video, definitely make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for more videos like this. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that we want to talk about are some summer bundles that are coming from Vizrt, and the first one being if you get a TriCaster Mini Go, Mini X, or Mini 4K, you can get the PTZ3 PTZ camera from Vizrt for just $1,500. Or if you get a TriCaster Mini Go, Mini X, Mini 4K bundle, which includes the mini control surface panel and a traveling case, you can get two PTZ3 cameras for just $2,500. So if you get the bundle with the TriCaster Mini, you can get two PTZ3 cameras at just $1,250 a piece. Now, if you don't know what the differences are between the Mini Go's, I'll give you a quick rundown. The TriCaster Minis. The Mini Go is their newest TriCaster Mini. It's a 1080 60p system that is NDI only. Then there is the Mini X, which is their 4K 30 Mini TriCaster Mini, and that has 4 HDMI ports on the back of it. Plus, it also has the ability to use NDI with its NIC port. And then there is the TriCaster Mini 4K, which is their 4K 60 machine. And on the back of it, it has 4 NIC ports on it, and is also just NDI only. But it also does come with some HDMI to NDI converters. Now, as for the camera, the PTZ3 is a 1080 60p NDI PTZ camera. It has a 20x zoom. It was the first NDI HX3 camera on the market because it's Viz. It has 3G SDI HDMI out. It uses H.265 encoding, and one of the coolest things about the PTZ3 is actually the mini XLR to XLR adapter that comes with the camera. A lot of the PTZ cameras on the market will have a 3.5 millimeter cable on the back of it, whereas the PTZ3 has an XLR, a mini XLR to XLR adapter, so you can get extremely high quality audio and embed it right into your HDMI feed, your SDI feed, or your NDI feed, and of course it's a PoE camera. But that's not the end of the bundles when it comes to Viz. Viz is also doing bundles for their advanced systems where you can get either a TC410 Plus, a TC1, a TC1 Pro, or a TC2 Elite, and you can bundle that with a Flex control panel or a Flex dual control panel and get some discounts on the Flex panel. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you call your local TriCaster integrator for more information on that. If you don't know who your local TriCaster integrator is, give us a call. We work with a network of dealers throughout the entire country, and we can help find one that is in your area and get you the best pricing on an advanced TriCaster system with a Flex control panel or Flex dual control panel. So definitely feel free to give us a call, 800-323-2325. The next bundle that we want to talk about is kind of a build your own bundle that we here at Videoguys are doing. And basically the way that it works is it's an NDI pick 3 bundle. You pick any 3 NDI compatible devices, you add a NETGEAR AV Switch to that, and you instantly save $100. And when I say any compatible NDI device, I mean any compatible NDI device. So you can be looking at a PTZ camera, you can look at PTZ controllers, you can look at turnkey production systems, you can look at encoders, decoders, wireless transmitters, any NDI device. You get 3 of them plus a NETGEAR switch, and you can instantly take $100 off of your order. Oh, and also that's a Kilvik Q-Bar1 there too, which we will talk about in just a few minutes here. So definitely, if you're looking at getting any kind of NDI workflow, this is the bundle to keep in mind, and this is the time to get in on NDI workflows. Speaking of being able to build your own kind of bundle, PTZ Optics has the new Producer Flex bundles. You may or may not be already informed on the PTZ Optics Producers Bundles, which was 3 Move SEs 20Xs with an IP controller, or 3 Move 4Ks 20X with a SuperJoy controller. Now PTZ Optics has made it so you can mix and match the cameras and the controller that you want that fits your workflow. And basically you can pick any 3 to 6 Move SEs or Move 4Ks, add either the IP controller or the SuperJoy controller, and you can take an additional 5% off on that. So it really gives you the choice to, you know, choose which cameras you want to go with. And if you don't know what the differences are between the Move SE and the Move 4K, basically the main difference between the Move SE and the Move 4K is that the Move SE is a 1080 60p camera, whereas the Move 4K is a 60p, a 4K 60p camera. So they both have HDMI out, they both have 3G SDI out, they both have USB-I out, they both have IP control, and they both have NDI HX. Now with the Move 4K, it comes with NDI HX3 pre-installed, whereas with the Move SE, you do have to do an upgrade, which I recommend doing anyway. Anytime that you get any piece of technology, the first thing that you should do is upgrade your camera to the latest firmware. And by doing that with the Move SE, you will get the NDI HX2 license installed on the camera for free. So the only other major difference between these cameras is actually just the size. And that really only applies for the Move 4K 30X, which is slightly bigger. But basically, yeah, so you can bundle any 3 to 6 of these cameras and pair that with either the IP joystick or the SuperJoy controller and get 5% off. Oh, last thing that I wanted to mention with these cameras are they're both available in 12X, 20X, and 30X models. Next I want to talk about is the Panasonic bundle. They're doing something similar where you can get 3 AWUE160s, and then if you do that, you get the RP150 for free. Now, we understand that these cameras are not for every single studio. These are broadcast capable cameras, 4K, 60, large, 1-inch sensors. So we understand that these aren't for everybody, but if you are going to be building a high-end studio, a broadcast studio, you want to put some PTZ cameras into your workflow that pair perfectly with cinema cameras, then this would be the bundle to look at for you. Again, with the AWUE160s and the AWRP150 controller for the utmost precise control when it comes to a PTZ camera. Next, I want to talk about the Canon bundle. With Canon, you can bundle 3 CRN100 PTZ cameras with the RC-IP100 controller, and you can save $500 on the by bundling them together. The cool thing about going with the Canon controller is Canon has their own proprietary control protocol called their XC protocol, and the XC protocol can actually be used on some of their camcorders and cinema cameras as well. Obviously, you can't control the pan and tilt of a cinema camera or a camcorder, but you still can control the color, the exposure, f-stop, you know, shutter speed, and things like that, color picture profiles, and all of that Canon science. So if you're looking to get into the Canon workflow, maybe you already have an XF605 camcorder and you want to get more cameras in the Canon line, this is the perfect opportunity to get a couple more CRN 100s and the RC IP100 controller and be able to do control of all of your cameras in that kind of workflow. One thing to keep in mind with the CRN 100, it's a 4K 30p camera, and it has HDMI, USB, and NDI out. It does not have an SDI cable, so if you are looking to do an SDI workflow, this is not going to work, but it is a great camera to start with Canon. BirdDog has 2 bundles available. Both of them are paired with 3 BirdDog P240s. That's their 40x full bandwidth NDI camera. And the first bundle is this Treat Yourself bundle. And basically, you can purchase, you purchase this bundle, you get 3 BirdDog P240s, and you also get a NETGEAR AV over IP switch, an M4250 switch. This switch was specifically picked out by BirdDog because not only does it give you enough ports and enough power for the 3 P240s, but it also gives you just a little bit more overhead. So if you wanted to add another camera or another controller or a decoder, you have more ports on the switch available, and you also have a little bit more PoE available as well. So you get 3 of the P240s, and you also get the switch for free. The other bundle available with BirdDog is the BirdDog P240 bundle with the Skaarhoj PTZ controller. This gives you a discount on the controller. It does not give the controller for free, but you do get all 3 cameras plus the controller for under $10,000. And this is a great bundle to go with if you are looking to get into BirdDog and need a controller or want a controller. The BirdDog P240 is a great 1080-60p camera. It's one of its main draws is that it is a 40x zoom. There are not a lot of PTZ cameras on the market that have a 40x zoom. A lot of them will only go up to either 20 or 30 times zoom, and this is a 40 times optical zoom. The other thing that is one of my favorite features of the P240 is that it has that little OLED screen on the front of it, so it shows you what the IP address of the camera is, so you can get easy access into the web GUI. So BirdDog P240, great PTZ camera to get into. Lastly, lastly, for camera manufacturers that we're going to talk about is JVC. JVC also has 2 bundles available. The first one being if you purchase 3 KYPZ 510 cameras, either the non-NDI or NDI versions, you get a free RM LP100U PTZ camera. Now the 510 is one of JVC's more high-end PTZ cameras. This is a 4K 60p camera with 12x zoom. It has auto tracking included. It has HDMI, SDI, and USB out, and it also has NDI HX3 built into it. Now, again, just to clarify, you can get this bundle with either the NDI version of the 510 or the just baseband version of the camera. So if you want the NDI version, make sure that you're getting the bundle that is KYPZ 510N, because that signifies the NDI. The other last feature that I wanted to talk about with the KYPZ 510 is that it has a very wide field of view at 80 degrees field of view when fully zoomed out, which for a PTZ camera is fairly wide, and something that you may want to take into consideration, depending on where you're going to be placing these cameras. The other bundle that JVC is doing is with their KMIP8 vMix switcher. If you get the KMIP8, either the NDI only version or the NDI and SDI version of the KMIP8, and you pair that with an LP350G vMix controller, then you get a KYPZ200N PTZ camera for free. So this is a great way to get everything that you need. A switcher with vMix. The KMIP8 is built to the Ruby specifications of vMix. You get a controller that can do your transitions and your preview program, but also do your PTZ control, and you get a PTZ camera for free. So this is great starter bundle if you're just looking to get into live streaming. Next, I want to talk about the Cube R1 from Kilvik. Kilvik has a bundle available right now where you can get the Kilvik Cube R1, and if you do, you get a 1 terabyte SSD mag included with the bundle. Don't quote me on mag. It's just their hot swappable SSD. I'm going to call it a mag. If you don't know what the Cube R1 is, it's an NDI recorder. This allows you to record any NDI source on your network, whether it's NDI full bandwidth or NDI HX. You can record up to 9 channels at 1080 60p simultaneously, or 4 channels of 4K 60p simultaneously. And so again, if you're getting into an NDI workflow and you want to be able to, oh yes, and this is while supplies last. There is no disregard the date on the bottom of that. Sorry, this is while supplies last for the Kilvik Cube R1. Sticking with storage, SanDisk has a bundle going on as well, where you can get either the SanDisk G-RAID project or the G-RAID mirror. Pair that with 2 of their ProBlade SSD mags. These are actually called mags. And we give you the ProBlade for free. Now, if you don't know what the difference is between the G-RAID mirror or the G-Drive project, the G-Drive project is a single bay drive, or it's just one drive, whereas the G-RAID mirror is a 2-bay drive that you can set to either be in RAID 0 or RAID 1. RAID 0 meaning that it's going to split the data between the 2 drives for the maximum read and write speeds, or you can put it into RAID 1, aka mirror mode, where it will copy the data onto both drives in the bay, both drives in the system, allowing you to have essentially a backup copy of everything that you do. So again, you get either one of those plus 2 SSD mags, and we give you the transport for free. So that's it for all of our summer bundles. Definitely give us a call if you have any questions. 800-323-2325. We would be more than happy to answer those questions for you. And I want to apologize. I have a sinus infection, so my speech was off a little bit today. But we'll be in good health next week. And make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook to have the most information on live streaming equipment. And yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday, 3 o'clock. Peace.
Videoguys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.